Hello, I'm back. Wrong one. Hi, I'm back. We're back. I ate my dinner. I feel good and refreshed. I accidentally stepped on something wet with socks on, so my sock is moist. all the best feelings. You know. Oh, now I need water. It's like, I needed water so bad, I was like, I'm out of breath. My room is also in this very weird kind of state. Like, it's a little cool, but at the same time, every time I end up like when my AC stops playing, like going, then it gets warm really quick in my room. I also would like to know how people like sit in their chairs in like unconventional ways, because I would love to be able to sit with like my leg up or something, but every time I attempt to do it, it's like my chair isn't big enough for something. It's weird. I can never get in a comfortable enough state. Hello, girlie, you came back. She's come back to fight me. How nice of her. How nice of her. How absolutely lovely of her. Hi. Hi, baby cakes. Don't even, nope, you are not jumping this way. It's not happening. I'm not doing that jump. So, but yeah, welcome back. I ate my dinner. I hope that you guys also were able to take a good break, get some water, all that good stuff. For anybody coming back, welcome back. Today, as you may know, or if you popped in during the break, I am doing, or I should say we are doing a charity stream today. And it is for Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. And what we are doing is we're raising money for the organization One Tree Planted. And One Tree Planted is all about planting trees. Their whole thing is for every dollar donated, a tree is planted, which is always awesome to think of, because that means if you donate $5, you plant 5 trees. If you donate, if you donated 200, then you made 200 trees. That's kind of the idea of it, which I think is always really cool and awesome. So that is their thing. And if you would like to know more about them at any time, you can always feel free to do command trees, which I will do in the chat real quick for you guys. And if you are interested in donating, you can feel free to check out the donation link. I do have various incentives open at the moment for donations. So for every $5 donated or more, you get to pick out what sticker I have to put on my face. For every $15, you get a tongue twister. You just have to choose between a D6 and a D20. D6 are for longer tongue twisters, and then D20 is for shorter tongue twisters. Then for $30, it's brace face, where I have to wear my retainer for 15 minutes. For $40, it is retainer tongue twister, where I have to read a tongue twister with my retainer on. And then for the last one, which is $550, you get a colored sketch bust. So those are the various options for donations if you are interested in that stuff. For the milestones, we reached one milestone. We reached $100 donated. We got to 105 trees. That's how I like to think of it. Which means that we have now reached tier list stream. So at some point I will be doing a stream where I do like a tier list of you guys' choice, and I will be ranking whatever the various items are for this tier list. And I will do that. The next milestone for 200 would be a full color art commission giveaway. So one of you guys would be able to win a art commission from me, and you guys would join it and all that stuff, blah blah blah, and then I would grab a winner, and whoever wins, you would just have to, of course, let me know. I'll have to get your info one way or another, whether it's your Instagram or something, and then we would go from there, and I could do your commission for you. And then the last one, which is the goal for 300, we have it where Mononauts get to choose my stream, which is more than likely just going to be a scary stream, but you guys get to choose one of my streams. So that is what we have to look forward to, hopefully. So we'll see if we make it to 300. We technically have about 2 hours left, because it's from 3 to 9. We might only go just a little bit past 9, just because, I had my break, and we started very, not late, but we started just slightly late, not a ton. So we may just go slightly over 9, but we basically have 2 hours left. So we will see where we go. Like I said, I think today, and I've said it before the stream even started, if we make the goal, fantastic. I will be so happy and so proud of you guys. But if we don't make the goal, it's okay. We still, in my opinion, still did good, because at the end of the day, we still will have 100 trees planted. We still raised something, and in my opinion, that's what matters. We made a milestone. That's still a big deal to me. We made a milestone. So however much we got donated, that's what matters. And at the end of the day, I will let you know what the full amount is, because, for example, I'm not gonna just call it with you guys donating. I am going to donate after stream, and I think my parents want to donate to save the trees as well. So after we donate, then we will see what our actual goal is, what our actual total is, because I just feel it would be wrong of me if I was to do a charity fundraiser or something, and then have it where I'm asking y'all to donate, and then I don't donate anything. That would be weird. But I didn't do it to start, so I'm gonna do it at the end, because I figured then you guys could just see how much you guys made, and then by the end of the stream, and then I'll just put my stuff on top. So yeah, so that's how we're gonna do it, and we will see how many trees we end up getting planted and all that good stuff. So now that all of that stuff is out the way, don't mind me. Because I just finished eating, it's all I keep doing is little burps. Also, if there's anybody out there who gets annoyed by people who rock or move a lot, I apologize. I kind of can't help it. I mean, anybody who's that's been here before, I feel you guys notice that I shake a lot. Whether it's from my leg shaking, or I move, or I spin, or I twist. Yeah, I kind of can't help it. It's even if I'm I could try to stop, but it just feels, I don't know. Sometimes I need to do it. It's it keeps me calm. It keeps me okay. It's not even a thought most of the time. It's just that sometimes I realize that I'm doing it, and I'm oh man, I hope nobody's frustrated by the fact that I'm literally just sitting here spinning. But anyways, now that all of that is out of the way and you guys now know what's going on, I hope that you guys are doing good, because we are going to, I should say we are. We're gonna try to figure out something else to play to end off the game, the stream and stuff. Probably something a little more cozy, something a little more chill. The more children life slide. It's comforting to do. It really is. It's so comforting. I have, where is it? If I can, there it is. I got myself one of those like fidget toys more recently. Well, not really recently, maybe about a year ago at this point. I got myself one of the magnetic ones. Sometimes I use it. I do find I don't use it a ton, but it does help sometimes. Like if I do, when I do remember to use it and I just sit here, and at least this is the way that I do it. I'm sure somebody else plays with it a different way, but then I can at least just have something where I move my fingers a lot. If anything, I partially wish that they were connected because they're technically are just magnetic, so they can just pop away. And the reason why I say that I wish they were like connected but could still do this is because sometimes I'll get into the zone, but then like before I know it, one like pops off and then I have to like go get it because like one of them has come off or something. Well, sometimes I wish it was just literally together and just stayed that way, because oh man, I probably use this even more because I'm always threatened with the fact that they might fall apart, or that like I might like use it a little weird. Then I sometimes stop because I don't want to have to go run after it and stuff like that, and it gets a little annoying. But I just need to buy a fidget toy, like one of the square ones with the clickety parts. The magnetic one seems fun too. Yeah, they're very nice so far. And they do seem like they help because I shake a lot. Like I shake a lot. Like I shake so much now that like my mom sometimes gets worried because I'm just like constantly shaking. And like even besides like bouncing my leg and stuff, I quite literally just shake a lot. So like I'm not doing it right now, but like there's times where, especially if my anxiety is very high or my stress levels are very high, any mundane task I'm doing, if you ever like actually were to look at my hand is just like in a constant state of like shaking. Like everything I do, lifting something, handing something over, holding something up, my hand is just always shaking like most of the time. So something I gotta figure out and work on. I'm very shaky. I'm constantly having to move or like bounce my leg or something. Or I end up, one thing I did notice that I started doing, because I actually had stopped and I'm very upset with myself, is I started biting my nails again. Like more specifically, I've been biting like one nail, this nail, and all of my other nails will grow. But then this one right here, I've started to bite it again because it had gotten low. And then now it's starting to look like how it used to look when I would bite all my nails, because I would bite it almost down to the cuticle. So it started. Relating to you so hard right now. Yeah. So, yep, that's so I do that now. If I'm not like shaking or something, I'm biting my nails. I notice I pick at my face a lot now too. Like if I get very anxious, which I get a lot, like if I'm very stressed, have a lot of anxiety, I start picking at my face, or I'll pick at my eyebrows. I pick at a lot of different things. Like I have a lot of like stress habits, I guess you could say. A lot of stuff I do based off of my own anxieties and things. So but that's why whenever you guys tell me stuff, y'all don't really have to worry too much about me judging, because I get it. I get it. We're all going through something. We're all dealing with things. We're just trying the best we can to get through. I never bit my nails, but unfortunately I pick at the skin around my nails, as more recently my face. See, I get that because I bite my nails, but I also like pick at the skin as well. And it got so when I was at my worst of like doing this stuff, I would bite my nails super duper low to the point where like there's like barely any like fingernail there left, right? it'd be down to the absolute cuticle almost. And then on top of it, I would bite the skin around it. Where, like, I think I did get to a point where I had to stop because I started to kind of get, like, start to make my like, nail bleed a little bit. Because I was just biting my nails so much. And this was for all of them. This was back when I was biting every single nail. So every single one of my nails looked like this one. Like, if I could make it where you guys could see. I love how I, like, put my other hand. Like, every single nail looked like this one. Where it was, like, all the way down to here. Meanwhile, these ones, the actual nail goes all the way up to here. At least. So, like, I know there's a lot of light, so you can't really see. But all of them look like that. They all were super duper low. With, like, skin bites everywhere. It was really bad. It wasn't very good. Like, it took a long time for me to stop. And I'm, like, trying to think of what I did to make myself stop. Honestly, it was, I want to say it was a lot of mind over matter. Some of it was, I tried really hard to focus on nail care. So, like, I started really trying to focus on having a bit of a routine for my nails. I would, like, put nail hardener on it, blah, blah, blah. But I think the main thing that helped me get over it was, for a point in time, I was getting my nails done. So, like, I was actually going and getting, like, the acrylic done and stuff. Or at least, and then I stopped doing that because even though that helped, then when I stopped doing it, I noticed my nails would be very fragile when I took them off. So then I started just taking care of my nails in general. I started doing a lot of stuff at home. But this is why I say I want to say that it's mind over matter, but at the end of the day, it isn't really. Because what happened was I stopped biting my nails and I started doing other stuff. So, like, I stopped biting my nails and I started picking my eyebrows. I stopped biting my nails, I started picking my face. I stopped biting my nails, I started shaking way more. So I gave up one habit, like, bad habit of anxiety and stress, and I kind of took up multiple other ones, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of just started doing other things. So that's why it's like, I can't really sit here and say, oh, I've gotten over my, like, stress habits, because I haven't. I kind of just, like, gave up one and took on other ones instead. So, and now I'm going back to the old one I had. So I'm biting my nails again. So not very good. But, you know, trying my best. All I can do is try to keep getting better at it. So I keep trying to not bite it. And I keep trying to recognize why I'm biting it when I bite them. Like if I notice I'm biting my nail, I try to stop myself and then say, well, wait, what is stressing me out? like why am I biting my nail for something? Or if I do realize I'm stressed, then I, like, try to go do something else. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to take a break from whatever it is I'm doing and, like, watch a movie, or maybe I need to go do this or whatever, and, like, try to chill. I understand if I'm not picking at my nails, the insides of my cheeks are getting tore up. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things. It really just takes a lot of time. Oh no, is stream messing up again? You're back, but my stream is messing up again. I don't understand why suddenly, out of nowhere, my stream, like, halfway through just stopped working well. Like, it was going fine. And then, like, I refreshed again, and now it says that my bitrate is excellent. But like, just 2 seconds ago, it was bad. So it's like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know what to expect. Maybe try refreshing if it's still messing up. Supposedly on my end it says that it's fine. It's so weird. Like, I truly need for my stream to actually work okay. I need for my internet to also like to not shut down randomly some days. Like, I need it to act okay. It's gonna like my internet's been working fine before. It's gonna make me now have to plug back in my Ethernet cord. Because I had gotten rid of my Ethernet cord for a little bit because I was like, oh, I'll just use this Wi-Fi that my PC came with. This new PC came with this new Wi-Fi. I have a new router over there and all this stuff. I don't need to use my Ethernet. My Ethernet's hooked up to the other stuff. And now I would have to, if I change it again, now I gotta change my printer Wi-Fi, and this is so much. So I'm just a little annoyed, but it's starting to seem like I'm gonna have to put the Ethernet back in. Now your audio and video are out of sync? Yeah, I don't like when this happens. I don't appreciate when this happens. It's frustrating. Because it makes me nervous even to start up another game, because if it wants to act up while I'm just talking to you guys, I get nervous of how it wants to act when like I play something. And it's like, I don't know if it's because of just, if it just happens to be a coincidence, or if it was because of when I refreshed my overlay. Because like that was when it first started, like quite literally when everything went to like downhill the first time. It was because I tried to refresh my overlay for the charity, because I wanted to make it where the incentives were all there. I wanted to make sure that you guys could see the $40 donation incentive. And when I redid that refresh, it just, from that moment on, that just kept messing up. And I don't know why. Like, it's just so frustrating. You refreshed again and it looks fine now? Okay. Supposedly it says that everything should be okay right now. So I'm hoping that it is actually okay at the moment. You know, I'm praying hopes and prayers that it's actually going. But yeah. So, but I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope that you guys' weekend has been good. We're kind of just chilling a little bit. I am going to try to start looking at games to play today. Probably not like new games, because I think I will try to save the new games for like actual regular streams. Because there's a lot of games that I would like to play. So, a little over 20 minutes until you leave. Hey, I'm very happy for you, Jakara. I'm very happy for you. Okay, so let's see what games we got that I can play today. Okay, so we got Dwarf Romantic. We got Garden Galaxy. What else we got? We got, I mean, we do have Unpacking. We always technically have Unpacking. We have Lemon Cake. And these are games that I have installed. Oh, and we also have Coral Island. I think those are the options. I'm surprised I went this long without feeling like physically tired, knowing I got like yeah, because you went to sleep so late last night. Like, but to be fair, we all were like saying like that, and by all I mean like all of us who are in Bushy's little gang. Like, we all just were in like Josh's stream watching them play the ending of Resident Evil 7, I think it was. Meanwhile, we were all complaining about body horror. We don't like it. And like, that's exactly what Bushy was doing. And it's so funny because like, I'm gonna be very honest. Every time I watch, almost every time I watch Bushy streams, I'm like barely paying attention to the stream because like I don't actually like horror games, and like Resident Evil games tend to be gross. So like every time, yeah, literally everybody except Corpse, like we love to hate on the horror games that Bishy plays. Meanwhile, Corpse is just so happy. They are just having a blast. Like, so like quite literally almost the whole time I was in the stream last night talking, like I was glancing at the screen, but I really was not watching Josh play Resident Evil 7 because Resident Evil 7 is so gross. Like it's just full body horror. And I'm just there for a good time to like listen to Josh and like be there with you guys in chat to talk. Especially when like all those things kept trying to fight him, and then the old lady turned into something. I don't know what she turned into because I looked away. I like turned, and I was in bed, so I turned my phone in a way so that there would be a glare at the actual like screen, like the stream screen. I made it so there was a glare, so I couldn't actually see anything that he was playing, but I could see chat. So I just kept talking to chat. So I quite literally was not looking. Also, Nancy, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope that you've been doing well. Since you are just popping in, which by the way, if you are just lurking, you can feel free, but hopefully you're doing well. But also today is Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. But we are also doing a charity stream. So today's stream is, we are raising money for One Tree Planted. And our goal is 300. I kind of not expecting to reach the goal. I'm just happy with whatever like amount we end up being on. But our goal is 300, and we have a few different incentives. If you would like to donate for $5 or more, you get to put a, well, you don't get to do it, but you get to choose a sticker that I put on my face. For 15, I have to say a tongue twister. For 30, I have to wear my retainer for 15 minutes. For 40, I have to read a tongue twister with my retainer on. Or for 50, you get a colored sketch. So those are the incentives for the day. But yeah, you could feel free to check out more on One Tree Planted. I have the command trees so you can know more, but for every dollar donated, they plant a tree, and that is what their whole thing is. But yeah. I turned my video off at that point because your trypophobia was going crazy. Yeah, I believe it. Because it was gross. It was weird. And that's part of why I think I can't play not only just Resident Evil games, but a lot of the like horror games in general. Because a lot of times horror games, I notice, in like horror movies as well, just horror media in general, they tend to sometimes use the gross factor. Same thing actually with comedy. Like I feel like the same problem sometimes that I have with comedy, or more specifically more slapstick comedy, is some of the same problems that I have with horror and stuff like that. And it is that I don't care too much for like body horror and like too much gore and like gross stuff, and I don't want to see like the zombies throwing stuff up at you. I don't want to see none of it. It's gross. I'm good. I don't want to see things crawling off of people. I don't need to see it. And Resident Evil has a lot of that stuff throughout all of their games, I tend to notice. So Resident Evil is not really one I tend to watch. Like of the types of horror games I can watch, I usually don't watch Resident Evil. It's not my favorite. I know it has a very big following though. They love them some body horror, unfortunately. Yeah, they do. If you said you would eat hot sauce, I would be all in. I did that one to a streamer and made them drink the whole bottle. See, it's people like you, Nancy, which is why I 100% did not put food-related things in there, because I knew for a fact that if I did do the food ones, like, yeah, it would make people really excited and they donate, but I would have regretted it because I have tummy problems sometimes, and I can't even imagine how I would feel after stream if I had to like eat a whole like drink a whole bottle of hot sauce, or like eat 10 spoonfuls of mayonnaise, or eat Bean Boozled. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't probably be able to make it through my stream. I would be stuck in my bathroom. Like, there would not be a 6-hour stream. It wouldn't happen. And on top of it, I'd just be like in bed holding my stomach all night. So I had to pick things that I know I could do. And if anything, my retainer ones are higher because those are the ones that are my least favorite. But I can do them, but they're my least favorite. So that's why I chose the ones I did. Because my tummy would not like me. My tummy already doesn't like me sometimes. My spicy tolerance is low. My ancestors would be disappointed. See, I feel like, I don't know if mine, I don't think mine is low. I feel like mine is like medium-ish low. Because I can eat some hot sauce on food. I don't know how I do eat an entire bottle of hot sauce though. She hated me after because she was on the toilet the whole day. See, that would be me. But the difference is that I'm not even subjecting myself to that. Because I hate being stuck on the toilet all day. So I'm not even gonna attempt. Like, I know it's for the trees, but I don't like the trees that much. Like, I don't care about the trees so much that I'm gonna subject myself to stomach pains all day long. You know? I can't do it. Also, hi Sin, how are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Earth Day. We are raising money for One Tree Planted. So for every dollar donated, a tree is planted somewhere in the world. That is how that organization goes. If you would like to learn more about One Tree Planted, you can always do command trees in the chat. And if you would like the donation link at any time, you can always do command donation. Donate. So you can get the link. So this just in Mono says she doesn't like trees in Earth Day. Listen. If me lemon trees means that I gotta eat a whole bottle of hot sauce, then yeah, I don't like trees. Yep. I stand in it. I ain't backing down. I have a weak colon, but I changed my diet to fix that. That's good. That's good. I'm trying to slowly change my diet as well. I don't have a weak colon, but like, I just have other stuff that I have to worry about. So I kind of have to change my diet so that I can make sure that everything is working properly and so that I can not have these little tummy problems. But I slept like a baby when she told me that. And I made her do it again. See, you know what's funny though? I also don't feel bad for your friends because that was an option. All you did was do it. All you did was do the option that they put out for you. So, you know. Just like if I did put food related ones, like at the end of the day, I can't get mad at y'all. Y'all just was doing the options that I told y'all to do. I just had it out there, you know? That's why I ain't put it there, because I knew y'all would choose it. Just like the absolute second I didn't have retainer tongue twisters before. We added that in today during chat because chat wanted it, and the exact second we added it in, Jakar got it. The absolute second. So I know that anytime that there's something that will make me look silly, y'all will do it. So I have to be very mindful. I have to really sit there and be like, am I very much okay with doing this? And if the answer is no in any way, then I don't put it up. because I'm not trying to accidentally get mad at y'all because y'all simply decided to click on the thing that I told y'all that y'all could click on, you know? Random question, but do you have a favorite kind of tree? I am biased in mine. I don't actually think I have a favorite type of tree, but I think that's just because I don't know enough types of trees to really do it. And also because I don't know the right names of trees. I feel like I need to do more research on trees to actually know the differences for a lot of trees. Because I'm also pretty sure I do have a favorite, I just don't know what kind it is. One type I like a lot though are like weeping willows, just because I think they look really pretty. I don't want them at my house though. But I just think they look very magical when they're there, if that makes sense. There was a weeping willow tree in the yard of this one house that we'd always have to pass to go to the mall, and it always just looked so pretty. Like, it just looks so like whimsical for some reason, like weeping willows. Couldn't ask for it and then not commit to the bit. Listen, I appreciate it. I accept it. Y'all truly stuck to it, and y'all enjoyed the show. So I don't think it was. I think you got your money's worth, and you just so happened to get like one of the longest of the shorter tongue twisters for me to have to say. I feel like you got a good one for it. Yeah, I love willows. Yeah, you, however, do not trust them in the South. Same. I don't, yeah. Like, they look magical, but not in the South. They look real magical, but not in the South. They do not. They look a little suspicious in the South, but they look. Let me just get this out of my way, because I was doing a lot of snacking in the beginning of the stream, so I kind of need to get these things out the way. And don't worry, I do, in case anybody might have wondered, I do still have my retainer with me. Did not move it. It's still here. It's still here and available. Now, let me actually start to look, because I've just kind of been sitting here chilling with y'all. I've just been talking. But that's why I said I did try to... I left the stream today open so that we could kind of just chill and do whatever it is that we want. Because that's how I knew I'd make it to 6 hours. Because, I don't know, I feel like after you start to stream for a while, like once you start streaming for a bit, you start to understand how you are when you stream. Like, and I just know I have to kind of have a bit of a freeform type schedule for myself. I'm not very rigid with my streams. If I become too rigid with my streams, I don't have fun. I can't make it. It seems like a slog. So if I give myself flexibility, I'm usually good. I know people tell me I'm evil for that, but I have no remorse. Listen, like I said, you simply chose the option that was presented to you that you liked the most. Hope you're taking care of yourself, Mona. I am. I'm trying my best. And what I did today, actually, to ensure that I would be able to get through stream today was, one, I stopped stream yesterday because my stomach started hurting because I was so hungry. But today, because every other day this week, I've been doing, like, so much stuff. I've been doing prep for these shows. So instead, I let myself sleep late today. I didn't really do anything beforehand, and I didn't start like prepping, I don't think, like for stream until like 1 p.m. So I gave myself like 2 hours maybe to get myself together for today. So that's one of the things I did to make sure that I could get through, so I wouldn't be like tired already before I even started. I just let myself chill today. We technically haven't been watching you play a game for an hour and 10 minutes. I know. You have to blast me for it. Cause you know how it is. It's like I'll play a game and then like I'll be talking to you guys the whole time, or like I stop playing and I start talking. I start talking to y'all. I just like talking to y'all. I can't help it. I also just talk a lot. And so like the absolute second y'all start talking to me, I'm gonna talk. And then like more than likely what will happen is like if you guys slow down or like y'all stop talking suddenly and there's a lull, then I'll start the game. I'll start up a game so I have something to do. Because if y'all talk to me, I'm gonna talk to you guys. That's just how it goes. You should play Mother Earthbound for Earth Day. I love that series. Somebody was telling me about I think it was T. Somebody today they were telling me about Earthbound. Because they were saying that it's like a were they saying it was like a kind of like a cute cozy game, but like it has creepy elements in it or something? I've never really played it, so I didn't know if it was truly like a earthy game, if that makes sense. It was T. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was T. So, but yeah, I never actually knew what Earthbound was about, to be honest. And if anything, I didn't even know what Earthbound was for a very long time, because I even remember, because I think Earthbound is the one with that kid with the hat on his head, like the red cap, who usually is inside a Smash Bros. Because like for all those years that I would play Smash Bros, like I didn't know who that kid was. Like I knew the kid from Smash Bros, but I never knew where he was from. Ness, yes. I never knew where he was from when I was younger and I would play Smash Bros. This is like, who is this random person? Who's this random kid? He was annoying though. I hated going against him. I hated playing against Ness for some reason. I don't know what it was. I hated playing against Ness. I don't even remember what his moves were. I just remember the feeling every time somebody happened to choose him. I don't know what I had against this little kid. You mean to tell me he's from an actual game and he wasn't? Yes. Yes. He's not just a random person. I too, Jakara, thought that he was like a randomly generated like character for Super Smash Bros. I just thought that he was that generic character that you had in a game sometimes that had no like reference to anything, but I had never played Earthbound when I was a kid. I had never heard of it. And Earthbound wasn't a game I don't think that my siblings played. So I hadn't heard about it. So I didn't know until I was older. And like I think it still wasn't until maybe I was playing, not even until I was playing, it wasn't until I started getting into like gaming, the gaming side of YouTube, and I started watching like YouTube videos about games and stuff like that. That was when I learned that he's actually from a game. Ness was your main for a while. But little brother has a better Lucas. That boy was cooking. Today was the first time I ever heard of that game. Yeah, I've heard of it. I just still don't know what it's about. So, yeah, I just don't know what Earthbound is about. That's so funny. I don't even remember who my main used to be when I would play Smash. Because I think I might have told the story before, but when I was younger, I really didn't get a chance to play Super Smash Brothers like a lot. So like when it was GameCube era, like my brother had the 64, but unfortunately it broke when my sister went to college because her boyfriend like broke it, but whatever, I digress. My cousin had a GameCube. Unfortunately though, I didn't get to play I didn't get to like play his GameCube because my cousin back then was in the mindset of every little boy at the time, where they were like, girls don't play games, girls don't ride scooters, girls don't do this stuff. So they wouldn't let me play anything with them. So I would like see them playing Super Smash, and I don't remember ever getting the chance to play it. Like, I feel like I remember seeing him play Star Fox, but I don't remember ever playing it. I remember I used to be obsessed with Star Fox, actually, now that I think about it. I think that little me thought that Star Fox was like the absolute freaking coolest character ever, but I don't remember physically using the controller. And if I did, maybe it was like once. So I never got to play really Super Smash Bros. And then I got my Wii, and I, for some reason, didn't get Super Smash Bros. Because it was like I forgot that, you know, it existed, because I didn't get to play many games with people. So I didn't get Smash Bros. I mainly only got games that I could play by myself, or like games that maybe my mom wanted to play with me. So I quite literally didn't get to play much Smash. And I only very recently played it again, and it was only like for maybe 30 minutes, and it was because my friend Sam, actually, he had his Switch with him one day, and me and another friend of ours were out, and he was like, yo, you wanna play Smash? So we all just sat in like some random empty atrium in Manhattan, and we just played Smash Bros. And like, they had to like remind me how to play, and of course, because they're them, they didn't want to tell me all the controls at first, so like I didn't remember how to play, even though I was like button mashing, and they were mad because I was beating them. So they didn't want to show me how to block, because I forgot how to block. I didn't know how to block. I played Metroid when I was doing it, because I think I played Metroid because I wasn't Samus, because I think Samus was when, you know, she's not in her gear. So I played the version of her with her gear on, so... But y'all can correct me, because I haven't played Smash literally since then, so I don't know if it's just a reskin or not. But yeah, so that's my long story of how long it's been since I've played Smash, because, yeah, I unfortunately was during the time period of girls can't do this, so I just didn't get to play Smash as a kid. It's the final countdown. Shakara. That's why we should play now. This is your chance. Listen, I still reluctantly, like, I still would want Smash, just like I still would want Mario Kart. I'm just kind of like, if I get those, I want it with the big Switch. I don't want it on my little one, because I have the light. I'd want it on my, like, I'd want to get a big one if I did it. Just like I would want to play Zelda if I get the actual, like, regular dockable one. I don't have it, so I don't have Zelda. I don't have Breath of the Wild. Women playing video games. Literally. It's because Star Fox is the coolest. Star Fox is the coolest. They were so cool. And I just thought it was like the absolute coolest thing I had ever seen in my life. Anytime I saw a Star Fox level, or anytime I got to see somebody play Star Fox, it was just so cool looking to me. I can also tell that I'm talking a lot because, one, I feel slightly out of breath. And two, I keep, like, my, like, throat keeps getting dry. Yeah, I have the Switch Lite. I'm already out the building and on my way home. When I said I wanted to leave as soon as possible, I was like, you quite literally got up the second your time was up. And I respect that. They do have that bundle where you get a free Mario game with the Switch. Oh, do they? Yeah, I'm debating if when I'm gonna get it. Because then my problem is, it's like, I want to get the Switch, but then I'm like, am I gonna actually play it though? Because I barely play my Switch Lite, if I'm being honest. I barely have time to play anything. So I'm like, that's always my dilemma. Because it's like, I want the dockable Switch because I want to have the ability to play my Switch. Like, if I do want to play Breath of the Wild, I want to play it on my TV. Or like, if I do want to play games with somebody, like, I want to be able to play like Mario Kart with like my brother or something when he comes by, or play like Smash with people when they come by, but like, when am I gonna actually play it? I barely have time really to play games on my PC for myself sometimes. So that's my dilemma. When you know you made the wrong choice with the Switch Lite. See, now that's a strong statement. I don't agree. I don't actually agree. I actually do feel like I made the right choice with my Switch Lite, especially for the time period in which I got it, because I don't think, like, the reason I got the Switch Lite when I got it was because I didn't feel like I was going to actually play, like, the Zelda, for example. I was like, I don't think I'm going to actually buy Breath of the Wild right now. And I don't have people to play with. It was the pandemic. I was like, for a while, it was just a glorified Animal Crossing machine, like, if I'm being honest. And it was good for the little bit of stuff I was doing. It was good for me to play Animal Crossing with in bed. It was good for me to be able to bring it with me places. The types of games I was playing, I was doing very minor things. And I still play very minor stuff, if I'm being honest. When I do play it, like, I have Unpacking on there now. I have Cozy Grove on there. I still have my Animal Crossing. I had Transistor for a little bit. What else did I put on there? I have a couple demos, but I don't really get to play. I feel like if I do upgrade to the big Switch, I still won't regret having bought my Lite, because I think it served its purpose when I had it. And even then, I still keep debating if I'm gonna get the big, like, the dockable one, because I'm not even sure yet still if I'm going to, like I was saying, if I'm gonna have the time. Like, am I gonna actually sit there and play Breath of the Wild? Probably not. Am I gonna actually have anybody to play Mario Kart with besides online? No. Ain't nobody gonna come to the house and play Smash with me. Like, they're probably still not gonna play. So I'm kind of still in the middle. So yeah. But that's my take, at least, on the Lite. I think the Lite is honestly good. Because I do hear... Because, Nancy, you're not the only one that's told me that. So, like, because I do hear a lot of people, like, sometimes hate on the Lite. And I honestly think the Lite is perfect if, like, that's what you need it for. Like, if you know what you need the Lite for, and you're not expecting it to be the big, like, the big dog of the Switch, then you're fine. If you just want a version of a Game Boy, you're good. And that's kind of what I wanted. I just wanted a Game Boy to play my stuff on in bed. That's why I put Unpacking on my Switch, just so that I can play I can play Unpacking in bed. That's literally all it's for. I want the Switch so bad, but they need to put it on sale. I know, it's never on sale. It's never on sale. That's why I be up until 1 a.m. almost every day. Very good decision making, because I also want the Steam Deck, because I have a lot of random games on Steam, but when will I have the time to play it on there if I'm not playing on my computer? You see, I get that too. Though I will say the only thing I think that does help with the Steam Deck is, at least if you're not playing it on your computer, you could, like, play it in bed, or you could play it outside, or you could play it someplace else with the Steam Deck, whereas when it's on the computer, you can only play it on the computer. That's kind of why I put, like, Unpacking on my Switch, because, like, sometimes I want to play Unpacking to, like, decompress, but, like, I don't want to be sitting at my computer, because I've already been sitting at my computer for, like, 10 hours, or, like, for, like, 6 hours, 8 hours already, so I don't want to sit there more to, like, relax. So now I have it on my Switch, because I can, like, go lay on my bed and play Unpacking, or whatever game I wanted to do. Does the Switch Lite have Hades and Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing, yes. It does. It does. My village, my island still looks like crap, though. Hades, I don't know. It might. It might have Hades. Somebody else who's probably has Hades on Switch probably has it. Well, no, I should say. Hey, Corpse! Switches are so damn expensive just for me to leave it alone for months. Literally, Literally. And that's part of why I haven't gotten the dockable one yet, because like I quite literally will go months without playing my Switch. Like I won't even touch my Switch for months on end sometimes. And then I remember I have a Switch, and then I play my Switch for like a week or two, and then I forget again because I get busy. And then the cycle continues. So that's kind of even what happens to me with Animal Crossing. So like I play Animal Crossing, I notice when I'm like depressed. When I'm like depressed or something, I play Animal Crossing for like a good week or two, just straight. I just only play it. I go in, I kill all the roaches in my home. I clean up stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna finally decorate my island. Like there was one point I was like, I guess I was in a little segment of time, and I was like, I'm gonna finally finish this. I'm gonna get to the terraformation skill stuff. I'm gonna start fixing my island. And I went in, I got KK to my island or whatever. I started trying to figure out my island. I started terraforming. And if you come to my island today, you could tell the exact second that I stopped. Because it is still like under construction and I have not touched it. And every single time I get ready to go back to building my island, I'm like, now I don't know what to do. And I just log back out and I just leave. I have not finished my island. I've given up on the fact that I'm never gonna get a cute island. Flexes his limited edition Splatoon and plays docked and undocked games with stress or without stress. But I get you. Like, I do think that the flexibility of docked and undocked is nice, but that's why I say I think that the light is good for what it's needed for. Like if I do decide to like if I decide that I'm gonna try to like commit to playing, then I want the docked and undocked, because then I want to be able to play, like I want to play Breath of the Wild on my TV, or I want to play Splatoon on my TV and stuff like that. I don't necessarily care about playing Animal Crossing on my TV. If I'm being honest, I don't necessarily need to play Unpacking on my TV. I'm kind of fine. If that makes sense. Hades is on Switch? Okay, cool. I feel like getting it just to play the Ace Attorney series would be wild, but it's so tempting. And Stardew Valley without losing my progress. No, I feel that. Like I said, I quite literally only played Animal Crossing at one point on my Switch. Like, and I'm not even kidding, for like a good year or two, I only owned Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing and Transistor, but I didn't play Transistor. Because I started and then I couldn't get past the level, and I was in a state where I couldn't continue, so I just stopped playing it, and I only played Animal Crossing. It was the only game I played for a while. Lurking, but sending all the good vibes. Thanks, Catcher. I hope that you enjoy your lurk. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We're just sitting here chilling. We are doing our last hour of the stream. You know what? Let's do something calm. Let's put in a calm, chill game. Hopefully everything will run. Because part of me also has just been talking to you guys, because I'm a little nervous that like I'm gonna put the game on and the stream's gonna just like mess up. But also because I haven't done it in about an hour, we are raising money for charity today. Today is Earth Day. So if you would like to donate, every dollar ends up becoming a tree planted, because we are donating to 1 tree planted today. So the incentives is for every $5 or more, you get to pick out a sticker to put on my face. For every $15, I have to read a tongue twister. For every $30, I have to talk with my retainers on for 15 minutes. For $40, you get to hear a tongue twister with my retainers on. And for every $50, you get to get a colored sketch bust. So those are the options. At the moment, we've made it to the first milestone, which is you guys are going to get a tier list stream. So after stream, more than likely during the week, during stream or on Twitter and Discord, I will probably start to try to ask you guys to find out what things you would want me to do the tier list of, so that I can make sure that it is a tier list stream that you guys would be interested in seeing me do. So that is what will be happening very soon. And yeah, so that is what's going on. And then the next, if we were to make it, we only have an hour, so I'm not too sure we're gonna make it to the next milestone. But if we were to make it to the next milestone, it would be a giveaway for a full color art commission. So that would be what the next milestone would have been. So, but that's what's going on. I actually do think I'm going to run really quick to get water because I am out. That is not going to take long. I'm just gonna go get water, use the bathroom really quick, and I'll be back. And then I will start up a little chill game so that we can end off the night with something. Okay, I'm back. Just put my headphones back on. I've refilled my water. I also fed my cat because I realized I needed to feed her. So now we are back. It's bugging me that my Uber driver had the wrong time on his car clock. It's one thing to be an hour ahead, but why the extra two? You see, you know what? I get you. Because I also get very frustrated when, like, time is off. Like, and it's kind of like you said, like, I can sometimes deal with if, like, it's off by an hour, if, like, it's an hour ahead, or it's an hour behind. But I don't like when the minutes are wrong. Like, if the hour is wrong, that's one thing. Like, but don't let it be, like, random minutes as well. Like, it's randomly 13 minutes off and an hour or something. Or it's just randomly 12 minutes off, 22 minutes off. Like, why? Why don't you just fix your time? Because then it's never correct. Like, like, at least when it's just an hour ahead or an hour, like, late, you know that half of the year it's right. Half of the year that clock is right. It's fine. They just didn't change it. They just didn't change the hour. But when the minutes are wrong, it's never correct. Like, that clock is quite literally always wrong. So what is the point? Why even have the clock on? All right. Now let's actually put a game on. Not gonna lie, I'm still nervous. Let me just check how things seem to be going. It seems like things are going fine, bitrate wise at least. You know, I'm hoping it stays like this. We will see. Alright. I am... Let's see. Do you guys want to see Dwarf Romantic? Unpacking... Lemon cake. I'm debating about Coral Island because part of me is wondering if if I'm gonna be able to focus on what I'm doing. Like, because I was gonna do Coral Island, then I was also sitting here like, is my brain gonna actually be able to focus on what the heck is happening? Like, am I gonna be able to? My mom does stuff like that. I think her car clock is like 7 minutes fast or something. I can't stand that. Cause it's always wrong. It is never correct. He has now hit 90 miles. 90 miles? That's wild. Oh, we could even also play the Lakeburg Legacies demo. Because I technically had started it during stream, and we technically finished the demo, but I think I did it in a way so that I never picked a monarch. Like, I never picked anybody to take over the crown, just so I can continue to play the game. That's what I did. You know what? We only got about 30 to 40 minutes left. I think I am going to put on... I love how it's like today my brain doesn't want to choose. Dwarf Romantic or Lakeburg. Let's see how much further we can go in Lakeburg Legacies. Let's see. Oh, the full game is out now. How nice. That's so nice that it's out. I mean, I'm still gonna play the demo, but yeah. So let's pause this. Yeah, that's what I also figured. That's why I'm like, you know what? I don't think, because I ended up talking for so long, Coral Island would have been fine if, like, I was playing for, like, a good hour or two. But then I took the break, we had the technical difficulties, I started talking, and it was all the stuff. So... fix this. Hi, Mark. How are you doing? We're getting to the tail end of the night. Right? I needed to update me too, because I just noticed it because I went into the game, you know? I too would not have known that it was, actually a thing. There we go. How am I? I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good today. We're chilling. We're getting towards the tail end of stream, so I am getting a little tired, but you know. We've been going for almost 6 hours at this point. Probably a good 5.5 hours. So we're ending off by just playing a bit more of this demo that we had played. We're technically done with the demo, but we're gonna just have something on while we play. We have been raising money for charity today. We were able to reach one of the milestones, so I'm really proud of that and really proud of you guys. We were able to get 105 trees planted so far as of today. And if you would like to donate, there are different incentives. I will let you, I did not say a sentence. There are different incentives, which I will tell you because I know that now the incentive list is gone. Now that we're in this screen, the list is in the panels. But if you would like to know, for $5, you get to choose what sticker goes on my face. For $15, it is tongue twisters. I will read a tongue twister to you based off of a D6 or a D20 roll. For $30, it is I have to talk with my retainer in for 15 minutes. For $40, I have to read a tongue twister with my retainer on. And for $50, it is that you get a colored sketch. So those are the incentives for today for this charity, which is one tree planted, by the way. So I just realized I didn't say one tree planted. Whole statement is that for every dollar donated, a tree is planted, which is why we are raising it for Earth Day, so that hopefully we can do something to help our Earth and get some more trees planted. And they were able to plant more than 52 million trees last year, which is awesome. And they do this all around the world. So that is what this organization is that we're doing. But you can always feel free to know more about them by just doing command trees in the chat. It will bring up a little blurb as well as their site. And if you would like to donate, then you can always do command donate and you can get the donation link. So that is what has been happening today. But yeah, so you're doing good? That's good. I'm happy to know that you're doing well. Also, if I'm out of breath, it's literally just because I've been talking a lot today. And I just finished talking for like a good hour straight just because I was supposed to be playing a game for an hour and I just was sitting here talking instead. So let's see how much further we can get in this, because like I said, we technically finished it. I just was like, I just never gave a Monarch so that I could keep playing because I liked playing it. Oh wait, what did you miss? What did you miss, Mock? Alright. Let's pause and see. Oh, the hour-long chat? Yeah, we just were sitting here talking for a good hour. What do we want to do? Oh, I remember why I wanted to play again. I just wanted to see what happens. Like, I wanted to get to a point where, like, the kids grew up. That was quite literally what I wanted to do. I wanted the kids to become old enough where they would grow up and I could put an adult into some of these places. Though at the same time, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Because, like, now that I'm also looking at this, it's like, where is it? Where was the thing? I saw it in here. I forget what color it was for. Was it this one? It was something about for while there's no sovereign, like you're losing points or something. You lose points for not having a freaking sovereign. Like you lose diamonds and stuff like that. Every day that you don't have a sovereign. But anyways, let me see, what can I do? Because we have some money, but we don't have like a ton of stuff. And I haven't seen these people in a while, so I don't even remember fully like what they need. They are. I really liked this game. I am gonna put it on my wish list. Oh yeah, I think they were married at one point. And then I think Agnes cheated, and then, you know, they broke up. But everybody was cheating on each other in this game. That I do remember. They, like, quite literally were all cheating on each other. Oh. Y'all are such high citizen levels. Like, every single one of you guys is level 7 citizen. Or almost. But yeah, I need to put this into my... What am I trying to say? I'm trying... There we go. I need to put this into my wish list so that I can eventually get the full game. Whose house was this? Oh yeah, y'all moved in with each other. I forgot. Because they weren't together before. I don't believe. I'm like refreshing my memory of the various family dramas and stuff. Because, let me see. It should say it here. Relationships. They're married now. They're also in a romantic relationship. They're an enemy because they were married. They're just friends. They're also in a secret relationship, and then they're also in a romance. So she's just all over the place. She's everywhere. She's also unhappy because she basically just had a divorce. But then right after she had a divorce, she got married. Wild. Okay, and then you guys... Yay, I'm very happy that you're home. I'm very happy that you're home. Alright, and then you guys have been with people. You're an enemy, you're an enemy. Okay. Alright, because there's a lot of people in this little place now. Blaze! Hi, Blaze! How are you doing? And how was stream? Because I saw that you were streaming earlier. Let me give you a shout out. And like I was saying earlier for everybody, oh, this is the demo for Lakeburg Legacies. Technically the full game is out. I just felt like popping in and seeing how everybody was doing again, because I accidentally talked for like a good hour, which was when I was supposed to play. It's also funny you say that because I'm changing it right this second. I was supposed to be playing Coral Island, and then instead I talked for an hour. So we're just kind of jumping in really quick to here because we're kind of towards the tail end of the stream, and I figured y'all would want to actually see me play Coral Island and not play Coral Island for like 30 minutes. So yeah. So that's what we're doing. Because we might even pop out of this or something and play Dwarf Romantic, who knows. But yeah, but also for anybody who just came in, just so you guys know, we are still raising money for One Tree Planted for Earth Day, and their whole thing is that for every $1 donated, a tree is planted. So that is their whole initiative. So if you would like to donate, we do have incentives. For $5, I have to put a sticker on my face. For $15, I read a tongue twister. For $30, I have to wear my retainer for 15 minutes. For $40, I have to read a tongue twister with my retainer on. And for $50, you get a colored sketch. So those are the various incentives. And if you would like to donate, Shrinko has the link in there, and you can also read a little bit about the organization and check out their site with the command trees command in chat if you want to learn more at any time. Man, that's a mouthful. I love how you guys all were about to tell me and I was doing it. I love that for us. Oh yeah, I can't build anything because this is a demo. We are quite literally just here to like attempt to make one person be old enough. Like, I just want... What's his name? Yeah, so for it's like every day or every month or every week that we don't have a sovereign, we lose 5 of the little gems or whatever. Which I don't care about right now because, like, it's a demo. I just want our child to become an adult. That's all that matters to me. I just need him to become an adult. Do we have anybody who's single, actually? Not of the children. Okay, so we don't have any single adults. Do we have any homeless adults? No. Unemployed? No. Okay, cool. Great. Can we do some upgrades then? Because we are making some money. Or, wait, can I do some of these upgrades then? I get some stock. Are we even making any of that? I don't even think we're making any of it. Do we have a butcher and stuff? What do we have? Oh yeah, we do have a livestock and stuff like that. Okay. So you're full on stock. You're full on stock. What things should I... You have 100. We're not making enough bread. Not making enough fish. Not making enough veggies. Alright, so I will upgrade this stock. The rest are kind of okay. We just need more people to do this stuff. We do not have enough bread. Gimme. Okay. Got a little money. You love your chicken emo? Okay, I was gonna order pizza, but now I'm just gonna go with Old Reliable and get McDonald's. I can't even eat McDonald's anymore. I can't eat really fast food in general anymore. It really was a pizza day because I'm ordering some now. The 10-piece nugget meal with a Sprite and Oreo McFlurry. Nice. That sounds delicious. See, and do I don't have any apprentices in the bakery. Do I? No. None of y'all want to be bakers? I need somebody to go in this bakery with this man. He's not making enough. I'm gonna upgrade you so you can at least make some more bread. We are not making enough bread. Sewing is fine. We have apprentices. Oh, you're the one that's gonna be an apprentice. I also want to know how old they need to be technically to become an adult. Like, will they be an adult while they're kind of young, or will they be an adult at 18? That's what I want to see. Because I just want to put him to work. I want him to actually work in the sewing place, because... What was it? I feel like one of these guys... If I remember correctly, somebody was supposed to be more of a baker, and I needed to like swap them out or something. No, you're still fine as a seamster. Because too, like, it's kind of based off of how, like, when things can be made, so not everybody is like utilizing the skills that they actually have. You have to kind of move them around periodically. Okay, this is a hunter's cabin. Your top thing is hunter. Fish, I think we needed more fishermen. Fisherwomen. Oh, we got more babies born. Any more people turning into children? Okay, you're still okay. How old are you? You're 5. I think you're gonna turn into a child in a year. Within the next year. Who are your parents? Oh, okay, you guys. Makes sense. I accidentally swore off of McDonald's for 8 years after a chicken nugget incident, then enjoyed it again at my uni because it was literally easy to get to at the entrance, then swore off it again after I left. No, that makes sense. I swore off McDonald's after, like, during college because I started to notice that I didn't feel good. And then, like, after I stopped eating it, I would try to eat it again and I always regretted it after, so I've kind of just stopped eating it. Only thing I'll get from McDonald's is like fries, or sometimes I'll get their breakfast, but not often. And by breakfast, I mean just like their hotcakes and like a hash brown maybe. But I don't even get that often. I think my thing has like a permanent buy one get one free for it, so I'm doubling it again. Not them taking the McFlurry off the menu. Really? They did? Yeah, it never stuck with me except when I was a child and a broke, hungry college student. Yeah, and like I too was a broke, hungry college student, and that was why I was eating McChickens. And that was also when I learned that like not all, not all McDonald's or even fast food places are made the same, because the McDonald's by where I live is actually really, really good. It's probably like the best McDonald's that I've had. It's so good. But what's going on? Oh, I don't have enough. I need more mine stuff. So they can't do anything. You're not making enough. That's That's what's happening. You're taking too long. We need another miner. Do we have... do you have an apprentice in here? You don't. Okay. We need another miner then. Oh, and you guys cost like $200. But we don't have anybody here right now. I have to just wait. But yeah, the one near me is really good, McDonald's, and the one by my school, like in college, was not very good. And I had to realize that like the McChickens I was getting all these years was very different than the McChickens that were by my college. So every time I got a McChicken over there, I was always disappointed, and I was hungry because I didn't really eat it because it didn't really taste good. It never really was very good, and I just kind of, after a while, stopped going. I stopped getting McDonald's because that McDonald's just really sucked. I'm torn between a sundae and the cookies because I want something sweet to eat after. I get that. Anything was better than eating at our school. We ain't have the best food. Same. Even though I did try to eat at my school just because it was cheaper. But I always would get the same thing every single day. Like, I would always get a sandwich, toasted, or whatever it was. Maybe sometimes a pizza, but their pizza always tasted like crap. So I usually would get a sandwich. If I get more money, I can probably stop eating crappy. That's the thing, is because eating healthy sometimes costs so much. For us, it's the sausage burrito that they keep taking off. You know what I do miss from McDonald's? I miss the chicken selects so bad. Like, I'm still mad that they took the chicken selects off the menu. Then the ice cream machine either is broke or they turned it off for the night. I would get pizza or maybe a salad at our cafeteria, and breakfast. Breakfast, I always made a waffle in college. Every single day I made a waffle because I trusted my own. Like, I trusted making a waffle way more than whatever thing they cooked each morning. And then the one time I got a cooked breakfast from them, I was so pissed because I got a hash brown and the hash browns were delicious. And that same day, because I sat with some people from my class, that same day, I'm trying to get more money so I can recruit people. That same day when I was like talking about it, my friends looked at me in shock and they were like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we put in a petition to get the hash browns taken off because they're so bad for us. And I was like, what do you mean? They taste like McDonald's hash browns. And they were like, exactly, that's why we wanted to get rid of them, because they taste like McDonald's. And they were like, you think it tastes good? And I was like, these hash browns are delicious. And then they were gone. They were effectively taken off the menu. They were gone. Gone. I was so upset. So upset. I used to get a toasted bagel at the Dunkin' Donuts that was in our library. Nothing on it at all, just the bagel toasted. Breakfast always hit different than lunch or dinner. It did. Although they made some delicious omelets. And introduced me to toe biscuits and gravy, which I went 18 years without knowing that was a thing. What is... Oh, two. I was about to be like, toe biscuit? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Hades is 50% off? Nice! If only I didn't own it. McDonald's hash browns are so good. Like, genuinely. I was so upset when I found out that, like... Ooh, I think he turned into an adult. He turned into an adult. He's also very unhappy. He's only 16, and he has a long, big old mustache, and you are homeless. Really? They kicked you out of the house at 16? They didn't even try to wait. for you to turn 18? They just... Wow. That was something then. Wait, can I? Oh, I was like, wait, why is it not doing it? Alright, well, you got kicked out real quick. Let's see, what are you gonna become? You wanna be a seamster? Seamstress? You've gone through a lot. Alright, let's go find you a job. Okay, so you very much want to be that. You also... Oh, you're the one that could also be the baker. You're gonna become a baker. I'm real sorry, Sanad. I know that your life's work is being a seamster, but, no. Then which one was it? Was it you who was the baker? No, then why did I think I saw a baker on there? I'm bugging out. It says builder, not baker. Okay. Who wants to be a baker? I need somebody to bake some freaking goods. I need somebody to go in the bakery. Somebody's gotta go in the bakery. What do you want to be? You want to be a seamster. You literally went to you did an apprenticeship as a seamster. But I need somebody to go to a different job. What else do you want to be? You want to be a carpenter or a builder? You want to be a carpenter, I guess. Do we have carpentry here? I don't remember. You're a mason. I don't think I have a carpentry place. I don't think we have carpenters. And you're a blacksmith. Blacksmith place. Yeah, I don't think we have carpenters. Sorry, man. Well, I gotta make you... I gotta make you go someplace. You didn't have biscuits and gravy until 18? That is a grown man in disguise. Not gonna lie, uni introduced me to a lot of things I either had zero knowledge of in youth or hate it until I tried it. Blaze. Blaze, I know that does not say mac and cheese. I know that doesn't say mac and cheese. Though... To be fair, are you Southern? Is your family Southern? Not to, like, you know, ask about your family. Not to be that person. But I'm like, maybe if you're not Southern, maybe that makes sense. That you didn't have mac and cheese. I'm trying to find an excuse for you, Blaze. Both I hated until I tried my campus's mac, and I found I actually like cheese and food other than pizza. See, I didn't eat boxes of Kraft. I will say that. And I didn't eat Kraft Mac. So we didn't eat we didn't eat boxed mac and cheese at all. We very much had baked macaroni and cheese, like the regular old Southern way, I guess. That was how we always had it. So I can't speak for the box of mac. Or even the types with, like, certain types of cheese, because we didn't use, like, Velveeta and things like that either. Oh my goodness. You are indeed! Way. I mean, I get it. Like, so, like, I'm not here to make fun of you, because I get it, because I also am picky. So, like, For example, I didn't start liking candy yams until I was older, or collard greens. Um, I guess I had to acquire the taste for it. Just, I love macaroni and cheese, so I'm just in shock for that. But I also do get it. I do. Not both Ori games on sale for $10. If I didn't suck at games, I would get it. It's actually really common for people to get exposed to things, and it is very common. But I hated cheese in my eggs, grits, and though I liked pasta, I hated mac and cheese. See, now that I still get, because like I said, I also am picky. So I didn't like scrambled eggs. If I did have eggs, I think we did have it in, like, we had cheese in it, but I still didn't really like scrambled eggs. I didn't want it in my grits. Any of that stuff, you know. So that's why I'm like, I get it, because I also am picky. I'm pretty picky as well. I went to undergrad with someone who never had a lot of stuff like slushies. Cheese was my enemy except on pizza. You know what, that does make sense. Because cheese can be weird sometimes, I feel like. You know? It smelled funny and tasted weird to me as a child. That's understandable. My entire family is from my state for the most part, but I absolutely hated cheese. Squash was also something I hated till I went vegan. See, now you get into the territory that I don't fault you in, because I also, well, I can't even say also, because technically I don't think I've tasted squash before. That is something I want to try. But like, there's a lot. I didn't eat most vegetables until recently, if I'm being real. Like, a lot of stuff I didn't eat because I thought it was weird, or I didn't like the look, or I didn't like the texture, I didn't like the smell, I didn't like the taste. I didn't eat a lot of stuff, so I do get you, Blaze. I do. I guess for me, part of, like, once you said the cheese is what it was, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense. Because for me, I could eat mac and cheese because mac and cheese for me was a safe thing, because it was pasta and it was cheese. And usually, even if it was kind of bland, it tasted okay. Unless like somebody just really makes really bad macaroni and cheese, which people do. We're not even gonna pretend like everybody can make macaroni and cheese. It's not everybody can. Not everyone can. Oh, Beatrice, you also became an adult. It is time for you to get a house too. All right, and what do you want to be, Beatrice? You want to be a huntress? Oh, you want to be a fisherwoman or a miner? What did you... Man, I forget what you were doing. I forget what your apprenticeship was. I think I'm gonna make you a fisher. Well, one of the two. I think a miner though, because we need some people mining. We really do. Off to the mines you go! Alright, you gonna be a builder, which I don't have, or a seamster? Do I have enough for that? We'll just make another one, because you really want to do this. So we'll let you do that. Whatever. We've employed them. It can be weird because they make fake cheese in powder, liquid, and slice form. Felt mana. Unfortunately, I'm a human disposal, so I don't really have standards. You're like my dad. My dad's like that. Except sea urchin and raw oyster. Yeah, I'm very, very picky. I can't even sit here and try to pretend like I'm not picky. I'm very picky. Like, I very much am. I am not somebody who is quick to try everything. If I am trying new foods, or I am trying like even a different culture's food, I try to taste the easier things or the most basic stuff for myself. That's usually how it goes, because I can't trust myself, and also sometimes my stomach doesn't like me, so I just have to kind of accept that that's how my body is. Not all flavors work for me. Alright, now maybe we'll get some stuff. I still need a baker. Like, one of these kids needs to turn into a freaking baker. Like, what are y'all? Everybody want to be a seamstress. All of you can't be in freaking Devil Wears Prada. Y'all all can't make clothes. Some of y'all need to do something else. Thank you. You want to be a mason. What do you want to be, little kid? You also want to be a mason. You want to be a livestock farmer. Okay. You want to be a farmer. Okay. What do you want to be? Another hunter. How exciting. Yes, give me some money. Oh, great. Now you want to be a lumberjack? Fine. You need anybody for apprenticeships? Cool. Actually, I want... You, need to... Yeah, you're smarter. You're a smarter kid. I just put you there, right? Yeah, I did. What do you want to be? Come on, somebody needs to bake. Somebody needs to bake. Like, one of y'all need to bake some goods. I need somebody. You want to be a livestock farmer. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. And you already have somebody, so I'm sorry, my good sis. You can't. You also can't train, because Alaric is training, and they're 11. They got first dibs. We need another livestock farmer before you could do that. I love trying new foods. That's nice. Right? How are you gonna have a community with everyone just making clothes? I wanted to have some oyster tacos the other day at the place didn't have oysters. I hear oyster tastes better when it's cooked. Yeah, I don't know if I could try oysters. I don't know if I could try oysters. Doesn't seem like a thing that my body will let me eat. Oh no, now what? I know that oh no, Calvin is new, but Antoine, who are you? Willing to impress Calvin, Anton would like to participate in something important, an event that would show him at his best and showcase his qualities. Who are you? You're the baker. Aren't you married? You're in a loveless marriage? Gosh, why do y'all always have to cheat? Why do y'all out here always cheating? Who are you over here fancying? You also out with everybody, so you know at this point, who cares? Let's see what happens. First of all, though, this is weird, because, like, how old are you again? You are 36. And Calvin is 17. I don't like this. Lakeburg's biggest eater contest is the perfect opportunity to get noticed. Well, if you manage not to be sick, that is. This is gluttony. What if I don't participate? Something's about to happen, something's about to happen. Let's try not participate. What happens? After hesitating, Anton eventually refused to participate, unsure he'd win. When suddenly, he was surprised to see Calvin among the eaters. The latter actually performed quite well, making Anton love him all the more. Not they both share the first kiss. That is a 17-year-old. They're lucky this is all, like, generated. It felt like you were swallowing a loogie. Like, if it at least tasted good, then I'd be like, okay, texture overrode. I get that. Texture is a big thing for me, I will say. Are any of you guys, like, almost of age? Okay, you're still only 14. Oh. Okay, it's all just friendships. I got scared for a second. I was like, wait, why? Who are all these people? Oh, are you enemies because, like, did your family get ruined because of her? Oh, you hate your mom. She hates her mom. That's her mom. She likes her dad, though. She's friends with her dad. I didn't mean to click that again. We do need a fisher person. Oh, I have money now. Let's look and see if there's anybody we can have as a baker. Come on. I don't need a butcher. I need a baker. Alright, we gotta wait again. Maybe once we finally get a baker, we might, end off for the night. Because so far, at least, or not even so far, Oh, somebody died! We are gathered on this fateful day to pay tribute to Ulrich. Our thoughts are with his family and friends, and we pray that he finds peace in the afterlife. Wait, who are you? How did you die? Is ecstatic when children cry? We're married to Goodwin. Oh man! That's wild. How did you die? What were you do? What did you do? We don't know. I wonder if that'll be added in the full game, because this is still technically the demo. The game is actually out. I just I didn't know the game was actually out until I checked the demo so that we could play it today. So maybe that's something that's been added too that we'll know. Because they probably didn't expect for anybody to actually, like, continue to play when they're supposed to have a sovereign. Because that's the only reason why I'm still able to play. Because technically we finished it. We technically finished the game. But I just have not installed a sovereign because I want it to continue to play. Alright, you need somebody. Okay. You want to be things that I can't give you. So you know what? You're gonna become a baker. You're gonna get a baker's apprenticeship. Because at this point, you have enough. We can do this. And you want to be livestock, but we already have somebody there for livestock. So that's frustrating. But yeah, but what I was saying was we did make it to $100 for this. So Hold on, let me ask to see. Did we make it? Yo, y'all suck. Y'all suck. How y'all not gonna give me nobody that could be a baker? Oh, you're noble class? I'm tempted just to hire you just so you could become a baker because you have high strength. You know what? Let's see if somebody else will come for baker. Let's see. Let's see the other recruits. Nope. You know what? Screw y'all. Screw y'all. But I think we are going to pause that there. I'm gonna change screens. Because, yeah, I think we did pretty good though still. We reached $105 donated, which is awesome. Because that translates into 105 trees that will get to be planted. We didn't reach the goal, but we did reach the first milestone, which I still think is awesome. So we will be getting a tier list stream. So later on, maybe during the week, I will post in Discord. I'll probably also post on Twitter to start to figure out, like, find out what types of things you would want me to do a tier list of, so that I can figure out what the stream will be. And then after I get some suggestions, I'll make a poll and we will vote on what type of tier list we would like. Yes, exactly. Every dollar counts. Like, I said this from the beginning of the stream. I said this like a few days ago. If we don't make the goal, that is fine. Like, if we make it, fantastic. If we don't, it's fine. Like, however much we get donated is what is, like, still awesome. So the fact we got 105 donated is really, really cool. And like I said, even though or I should say you guys got to 105 today, which is amazing, that will not be our final total. I will tell you guys our final total very soon, because one, I can't ask you guys to donate and then I don't donate. So I am also going to donate to it. And my parents also have wanted to donate as well because they want to help the trees. So after we get those donations in, then I will tell you guys our final amount. And like always, because of that, I think what I will do is I will keep the campaign link active until Monday, so that if anybody did still want to donate, but maybe you didn't want to donate during stream, or you didn't want to do like the incentive type things, if you do at some point still want to donate, the link will still be active. I do have the link in my Discord, and technically the link is on Twitter under the post. So that is still available if you would like to still make a donation for Earth Day. Lily, hey, you happened to come at the end. But how are you doing? Welcome in. How's your Saturday going? I'll give you a shout out real quick. Hopefully it's going good. But yeah, but thank you guys so much for this. I'm very excited. I'm very happy I was able to do this charity stream like for Earth Day. I also do promise that the next time if I do another like stream like this, I'm gonna try my best to make sure I plan it a little better, in the sense of like that you guys have more time to know about it ahead of time, because I know it was a bit last minute, mainly just because even though I always planned to do it, I had so much stuff going on that I kind of ended up notifying everybody about it very last minute. So I do promise I will try to not do that next time. But nonetheless, I'm still very excited about how things turn out. Other news, which is next week, I will be streaming over on BGGC's channel on Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. EST. I will be doing art. That will be like my art double feature day, because from 3 to 5 over on BGC, I will be streaming art, And then I will be coming over here from like 6 or 7, and I will do more art. So that is how Wednesday is gonna go. Besides that, there aren't any other like important streams happening. Monday we'll be back to Bell Automata, more than likely. Wednesday will be art, and then Friday will be Steel Rising. The only other thing to let you guys know about is for anybody who happens to be in New York, I will be doing a market on May 6th. So if you are in New York and you happen to be in the city that Saturday, you can feel free to stop by the Bella of Lakeburg Park, because I and a bunch of other small businesses will have tables in the park, and there will be live music, and you can feel free to check all of our stuff out. So that is where I will be that Saturday. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys about? I don't think there is, actually. I think that's everything. I will still, like, if you're in the Discord, I will keep you guys updated about like how things are going with all of my prep. I did do a practice setup of my table. I'm kind of happy with it right now, but now I have to do all the prep. So I did my bags. Actually, I will show you guys really quick how my stamp turned out, because I think they turned out pretty good. I'm only bringing over one bag because I'm lazy and there's a whole bunch of them. But look, I did this. This is the medium-sized one, and I put got a stamp made so that now I can actually give out like little shopping bags when I sell stuff in person. So I'm very excited. I really like how they came out. So I have this size as a medium, and then I have a small one, and then I have a big one. So now I have little shopping bags that I can give out, which I'm really excited about. So I'll see how it goes in May, because that'll be the first time I've done this. Because, you know, usually I just I give it to everybody, and if they get a print, I give it to them in like a little sleeve. But I always feel bad because like then they have to hold literally a print in their hand, or they have to hold the bookmarks. They have to put the bookmarks or the stickers in something inside of their bag and worry about it like crumbling. And there's been some people who even have kind of looked at the bag as if like, oh, like, do you have a bag? And I'm like, oh, that is the bag. Where now I can instead like just put everything in here, and they don't have to worry about like messing up their print because they can hold it. So that's the idea that I'm going for, so that it can be a little easier. And it doesn't hurt that, you know, then people can know where they got it from while they walk around the market, you know. So so it helps in 2 different ways. But because of it, I had to put Icy Hot on my arm yesterday, because I just for 2 days was stamping bags, because even though I don't plan to bring tons of bags with me on May 6th, I just figured I might as well stamp them all so that they'd already be stamped for June 10th and 11th, because I'm going to be at BKCC as well, aka Brooklyn Comic Con. So I'm going to be at that artist alley, so I figured I might as well just stamp them now, and I don't have to worry about them. So that's why my arm is hurting. But I will be doing a shop update very soon, because now I have my prints figured out. I have new prints that are going to go into the shop. I have my bookmarks. They have finally come. They're good now. They look nice. New bookmarks will be going up. I'm just waiting on the stickers to come, because I'm not expecting the keychains to get here before the market. I'm expecting the keychains to get here after May 6th. So I will probably do my update before the keychains are here, and I will do that as a separate update for the 3 keychains. So, hi Josh. Hi Lenny. But welcome. You did catch the end, but you know, I'll still give you the courtesy of what I've been telling everybody already, which is we raised money for One Tree Planted. Don't worry, The campaign link is still live for anybody who might want to donate. We've raised $105 for One Tree Planted, which is awesome. Which also means we did accomplish one of the milestones, so we will be getting a tier list stream at some point. I just have to find out from all of you guys what kind of thing you want me to rank off in a tier list, and then that's what we'll do. We do have the incentives, but you know, the incentives only really matter for while I'm still live, but the only one that will still be active, if y'all want, is the $50 one, because it is a colored sketch. But the other ones is the sticker, tongue twisters, brace face, and retainer tongue twister. So those were the incentives for the day. But I will keep the campaign active until Monday. Monday I will be shutting it down, so that if anybody did still want to donate, but maybe you didn't want to have to like have it pop up on the screen and all that stuff, you can still feel free to donate. The link is in my Discord in the announcements. It's also underneath my Twitter post for the stream. If anybody wants to use the link, that is where you can find it. And if you're in BGGC, it is inside of the channel stuff, so you can always get it there too. So, because I'm also going to donate after stream, because it doesn't make sense for me to ask you guys to donate and then I don't also donate. So I'm going to be donating as well. And like I said earlier, I think my parents wanted to donate because they also would like to help the earth a little bit. So after I get the full total, I will tell you guys on Monday how much we actually made for the charity stream. So I'm very excited to see how it goes, but I'm very excited because we did make it to 100. So, oh, somebody donated $10. So I'll still, since it's anonymous, I will pick the bug for you, because I'm assuming you don't want anyone to know yet, but I will still give you this. You contributed to Earth Day by working at the zoo. You are very right. You are very right, Lenny. Our resident zookeeper is here. But yes, thank you to whoever donated $10. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for today. I actually think today we're gonna just end off stream. I'm a little tired. Or, you know what, let's see. Who is on? Who's still on today? It's been a long... It's funny though, because it's technically only been 6 hours, but I feel like streaming 6 hours feels very different than just like regular old 6 hours. No problem, Lenny. Like you said, you were working in a zoo. So don't worry. Like, you're good. You're fine. Let me see. Not my stuff not wanting to work properly. Not my stuff not wanting to work properly. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end up just ending for the night. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I super appreciate you guys. We made it to $125, aka 125 trees will be planted, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for hanging out with me for these 6 hours. Especially to everybody who actually just stayed for 6 hours. Y'all are amazing. Also, thank you to Autistic Sprite for the raid earlier today. Like, everybody today was just awesome. I super appreciated all of you guys. I'm glad I made it for some of the stream. Tons of fun as always. Oh, I appreciate that. Like, I really do. I appreciate you guys. So I'm gonna end off. Thank you guys so much. Usually I would raid somebody, but I'm honestly very tired. And my throat hurts, and I kind of want to get away from my computer. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a good cause for Earth Day. I will be back on Monday with Belle Automata, and then on Wednesday I will be on BGC's channel as well as my own. And yeah, that should be about it for me. So yeah, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your night, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And yeah, peace, you guys.